Yes. Y'all better go all out for me. That's all I know. But y'all gonna have to do. Don't have to worry about that for another 6
You ain't
days.
having no Catholic funeral if I'm involved.
Oh no, I'm not having a Catholic funeral. Period. No, I don't want a Catholic funeral.
We ain't sitting there. No, we gonna go somewhere where they singing and clapping and celebrating your life.
Yes.
We're not going nowhere where we're just falling asleep.
Don't do that. Don't do my race. I meant my religion like that. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a good weekend up until the point where I wanted to go out and I could not find my ID. Mind you, the day before, I had lost my debit card. And I had actually dropped it. And I had retraced my steps. And as soon as I came back from retracing my steps, I found my debit card in front of my neighbor's door. I don't know how I did that.
You and Jeremy are related.
Yes, I was like,
y'all are related.
I was like, oh, maybe I do need a wallet because
Kevin, I've been telling you that for years.
Yeah, and I lost my
and grown men should have wallets.
And I was thinking all the things. I was like, oh my God, everything that I have. I was like, I have to call my bank, and then I'm have to find out every company that comes off my card and tell them to stop and don't try to.
But you didn't have to do it.
I didn't have to, thank God. Yeah, but I was thinking about it on my way home. It was like all that stuff I have to do. But you know, it's all.
Why don't you have a wallet?
Because I don't like wallets. I think they're too bulky to be carrying around.
They
I probably need like a slim.
Yeah, they have
that
a
carries
ton
like
of
the stuff I need.
But I mean, like for instance, I was driving the other day and I was at a red light on Girard Avenue. And this guy was walking by, and he went to go dig something out of his pocket, and his debit card fell out, and he kept walking, and I beeped and beeped, and I said, and he said, oh, thank you, and I'm thinking to myself, your debit card should not be in your pocket. Like, I was so mad at myself this morning because I went to the ATM this morning, and instead of me putting my debit card back in my wallet, I put it in my pocket and didn't even realize I put it in my pocket. So when I got home and was emptying out my pockets, my debit card came out, and I got really upset. I said, see, I could have lost this.
Yeah.
But grown men, I was taught a long time ago by my father that grown men are always supposed to have a wallet.
Yeah, I do have a wallet. I have a wallet that came with my traveling bag, but I've never used it, and it's way too thick. And they got like 20 different compartments. All
just get one for your just get one.
Need a slim wallet.
Slim one. That's all.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna need. But yeah, other than that,
this isn't your first time losing your debit card.
No. I haven't lost a debit card in a long time though. But yeah, it was a good since LA. Everything I lost in LA, I lost a debit card in LA and I lost an ID in LA.
I lost my debit card recently, a few months ago. I go all the way to the bank to put money in the bank, but to also let them know that I lost my debit card and can y'all issue me a new debit card. I'm in the bank at the teller and I'm doing something and find a debit card in my wallet. Because I have so many cards in my wallet, I must have stuck it and didn't realize that I had stuck it somewhere where I usually stick it at. And I felt so stupid. She said, well, at least you found the card. I said, yeah, but I feel stupid. Because I could have put this money in the ATM.
Yes.
Rather than coming in here and waiting in line.
Yeah. So, over the weekend, I had a chance to watch the Jordyn Woods interview with Jada Pinkett Smith on Red Table Talk. And in this talk, it was just Jordyn and Jada one-on-one. But before they did the one-on-one table talk, they did basically a backstory of how they knew Jordyn. And it was really good. So it was just letting you know that she's not just some random girl. That we, you know, she's going through something and we bring her on the show. They told the backstory of
how they did that though.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't see it.
Oh yeah. It was nice and shady to let the girls know.
She is somebody.
Yes. And then Will Smith, you know, he's on the set of Men in Black 3. He comes through on the FaceTime and he tells her, take your medicine and tell your truth. And, you know, he gives her more love and stuff like that. And they do the Red Table Talk. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what irritates me. Now, we're not going to go through everything that they discussed. What made me upset is that it took us 25 minutes to get to the part where it was only a kiss. Okay? That shit, all that other shit drains me. I'm not watching Red Table Talk to know all of this stuff. I want to know what happened. Now, look, Jordyn, you were wrong sitting on the edge of that table
with your leg on his.
Yes.
And then, what I didn't get, how do you say, I sat with my leg on his, and then afterwards he gave me a kiss, but then you, in the next breath, say, oh, but I'm not a homewrecker. If I walk into a party, and my friend has her leg on my man's leg,
it's not gonna look. Yeah, it's not gonna look right.
We'll have a problem.
Yeah, that's for anybody.
That's a huge problem.
Yeah,
you should never feel comfortable of having your leg on my man's leg at all, whether I'm there or I'm not there.
Amen.
So, to me, that's the beginning stages of homewrecking, because in that you're telling me that you don't give a fuck.
You're too comfortable.
You're too comfortable.
And as I was telling y'all on Friday night's live stream, there's a song called "Too Close" by Nets, and that's exactly what it is. Now, if you feeling a poke coming through, something is going on, and y'all need to stop right there. You sitting on a chair, and he's sitting in the chair, and your legs is covering his legs. That's just all the way wrong.
Right.
I don't want to hear nothing about I'm being too young. No, you're grown enough to know what's going on. If you're grown enough to go on all these parties, she's like 21, 22.
Oh, yeah. She's grown.
23.
You're grown.
You're going to all these parties.
Yeah.
You're drinking. You're staying at this house party, that house party. You're not coming into 6, 7 o'clock. You know exactly what you're doing. So I don't want to hear that I'm young stuff.
One minute I'm grown, the next minute, oh, I'm young.
Yes.
You can't have it both ways.
Yes. Now, what I'm going to tell y'all is this. Now, we've all had our moments where we have done something we shouldn't have done. And we all have moments where we do shit and we judge other people for it, and we done did the same thing. I don't want nobody to be judging her. I just want people to let her know, like, girl, you knew this wasn't right in the first place. And Tristan, how you having a house party and Chloe's not even there and you got all these people at your house?
But the crazy thing is that multiple celebrities have come out and said he throws many house parties and Chloe's not there.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. But now y'all know Tristan is doing all of this.
But wait a minute.
You know what's going on.
That makes it even more worse on your part.
Yeah.
Jordyn. Because why are you at your friend's sister's baby daddy's boyfriend's house party?
She didn't think it was nothing going on.
And guess what? Your friend's not there, and your sister's not there. Because if Kylie was there, then I'm sure Chloe would have known about it, and Chloe would have been there. Or if Kylie was there, then, or whatever what friend she's friends with, then her leg wouldn't have been on Tristan's leg.
Because there was rumors that all other kind of stuff was going on, that they was flirty and stuff like that.
So,
and she said that she would never decide. Now, that's not what I don't believe.
I'm mad, but see, listen, I'm mad at both Tristan and Jordyn. Neither one of them get a pass from me. Jordyn doesn't get a pass from me because you're breaking the girl code, or you're not even the girl code. You're breaking the friend code by, first of all, you're at my man's house at a house party that I know nothing about. My sister, who you're best friends with, she clearly knows nothing about, and you're there. And not only are you there, but you're there with your leg on my man's lap. Yeah. Why? So there, right then and there, you're sneaky and you're not to be trusted. Yeah. Tristan, you're sneaky and not to be trusted either. But Chloe, you already knew that. As a matter of fact, we all knew that.
Yeah, but see, but everybody's like, cause y'all know I don't pay attention to them girls. But with everybody pointing out, well, this person messed with that person, while this person with that person. And then I had to remember that Tristan did leave his girlfriend, pregnant girlfriend, for Chloe.
But let Chloe say it. She says that he didn't.
Oh, bitch, that happened. So it's like y'all just as messy. And y'all done did all of this stuff, and now y'all coming on this one girl. Now, if I was Jordyn, I think if you and Chloe, if you and Kylie want to fix your friendship, fix it. But you ain't got nothing to do with the rest of the Kardashians, and you don't have to fuck with them. And, you know, after this interview, Chloe got on Twitter, and she's like, you did wreck my house. You are the blame, all this and that. And then a couple of days later, she apologized, saying that Tristan was the blame and that she didn't wreck the house. Like, Chloe, shut the fuck up. Get off Twitter. I think what happened was, this is like the first time where the Kardashians ever faced a backlash from Black Twitter. You don't really see nobody going in on the Kardashians. Even when Kim takes up for Kanye on stuff, nobody goes off on Kim. But this was the first time that somebody went in on the Kardashians, and it happened to be them going in on Chloe, them going in on Larsa, them going in on the other girl.
Who the fuck is Larsa?
Larsa Pippen. Yeah. And she had her own scandal. Bitch, why are you trying to leave Scottie Pippen now? I remember hearing about that. Like, they all do their thing. Everybody got their own skeletons in their closet. But to act like this is the worst thing to ever happen, come on. Would I fuck with Jordyn at the episode like that? No.
Because she's not to be trusted.
Yeah, but then again, I was telling them that, you know the games can be very messy. Even though this had nothing to do with Jordyn. But there are times you might have a friend and your friend's friend might try to do something, or your friend might try to... I've seen it all. In my 18 years of being out here in these streets, I've seen a lot of shit, and I haven't talked about a lot of stuff. I've also seen worse.
But see, me personally, I would eliminate that. Like, for instance, I don't understand when people try to hide their spouses from other people. I feel like you do that because, one, you don't want somebody to pop up and say, oh, I talked to them too, this, that, and two. Third. And two, you have messy friends that you don't want to come at your spouse.
Yeah.
Now, if you have to do either one of those, then you don't need to be with that person.
And you know what, though? The thing is that 9 times out of 10, somebody done already been with your ex anyway, that you know, because the gay circle in Philly is so small.
But that's different than being friends currently
your friend
and you dating someone and that happens. That's a little bit different.
Yeah.
This right here, I can't forgive somebody for doing something like that because of the fact that you're sneaky. And you ain't going to just tell me all it was a kiss. Oh, it may have just been a kiss on that day. Yeah, well, but in order for you to feel comfortable with putting your leg on him, y'all had to have some interactions prior to that. Yeah. Texting, FaceTiming, in person.
But I do believe that people can kiss you. I mean, I've seen it, been a part. Okay, that part might be true, but because you didn't tell, you look just as guilty.
How did this come out? Somebody else said something?
What?
How did this whole story come out? Who confessed?
Oh, Jordyn.
Oh, so she finally said something.
She told Jada that he kissed her.
No. How did this come out? The story itself. Like, how did we find out he even kissed her?
Oh, because she told Jada. She told Jada that Tristan kissed her. Because she was like, is there anything else, like...
No, that's not what I'm asking. The original day. How did we find out that this even happened?
Oh, TMZ broke the story.
Yeah, but who told them? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, Kris Jenner had a part in this. But the people that was at the party definitely saw something.
Right, and because if Tristan didn't say anything and Jordyn didn't say anything, that's what I'm asking. Somebody else must have said something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know that the guy, Jason Lee, he had posted on his Instagram, and then Chloe had, like, bitch, he had the speaking aids and... Oh,
so, I also heard too, not to cut you off again, but I also heard too, his house parties are notorious for when you get there, you have to leave your phone.
Well, I think that's a good idea.
It's a very good idea. Yeah. But the fact that your girlfriend doesn't know about your house parties, your girlfriend's sister doesn't know about your house party, and you have to leave your phones once you come in, that lets you know there's a lot of sneaky shit going on. And he kissed her because he felt comfortable kissing her around people because who you gonna believe? You ain't got no proof of it.
Well, maybe he was drunk. Maybe she was still drunk. Because you could be drunk and know what's going on. And I think that, but him kissing you to leave, that was way over bounds. Now, Chloe, what are you going to do? I don't know. But you did try to make him seem innocent, like, oh, because that's my child's father.
Right.
Fuck that. Right. The father of children do a lot of nasty, sneaky shit. And he's done a lot of stuff you don't know about. And I'm sure of that.
Right.
Because if he's willing to leave his girlfriend
would you
pregnant,
let him kiss you?
No. I don't find, first of all, no.
Excuse me.
I don't even like the way he play basketball.
You don't even watch basketball.
Yes, I do. I don't even like how he shoot his free throws.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, wow. I didn't know you played basketball.
I don't have to play basketball to watch basketball.
Oh, I meant watch it.
I've seen Cleveland in plenty of playoffs.
I didn't ask you all that.
I'm just saying, I don't like the way he shoots. And look pay attention to how he runs. Anyway, that's why I always thought he was guy. That's why I was like, wait a minute,
But I don't think he's a bad looking guy.
But not mine.
Yeah. What?
Type.
Oh, he's not your type.
I ain't mean to say not.
Yeah, well, because you like bears.
Oh, God. You have a nice size. How about that?
Right.
I don't like that chicken wing. If you're as skinny as that straw, you're knocking on the wrong door. Okay? Anyway. Well, We're not going to get into it, but I won't.
Because I was getting ready to ask. But I won't ask. Because
don't bring up no names, please.
Yeah, I know. I'm not bringing up no names. No. But I was going to ask. Okay.
Don't. So today, Wendy Williams came back to the Wendy Williams show. There were no guests. It was Wendy Williams. And Wendy Williams looks great, in my opinion. But when she came out, I really thought she was going to break down crying and stuff like that. She was more subdued, but she got into it today. She got into the hot topics. Mm-hmm. She talked about her shit. She talked about like all the stuff she wanted to talk about. Mm-hmm. Then when it came to her ring, she flashed that fucking ring.
To let them know they still married.
To let them know she's still married. And she said she wanted to give a shout out to her husband. And she said, yes, I know the streets have been buzzing. But she's like, I want to show y'all who I'm with. So she posted this old school picture of him big as fuck. Her big as fuck. This is probably Power 99 days or something like that. It was a real throwback photo to the 90s. And she was saying, this is the guy that I fell in love with. Mm-hmm. And she was saying, as long as I have this ring on, don't ask me no questions. Now, when my ring is off, then you can ask me any question you want to ask me. And she was like, marriages, shit. You have your ebbs and flows. It goes up and down. We have our bad times and stuff like that. But we are still in this. And that's how she left it. And everybody... She did
not say that he wasn't cheating.
She
because
she
can't
say
he's not cheating.
She can't, whether he is or not. But that is... You know what? This is what I want to say. Whether he is or not, that is their marriage. And if she decides that she wants to deal with that shit... That's her life.
Well, you weren't saying that a few months ago.
No, I wanted to know what was going on. Why? I didn't say nothing bad about Wendy.
Why you wanted to know what was going on?
Because I'm an avid watcher of her show, and if somebody was doing me like that, I don't think that I could be with her. Because if I've been with you all of these years, first of all, let me say this.
She's talking about everybody else.
Yeah, she's talking about everybody else. But when it comes to your doorstep, sometimes you don't want to talk about your doorstep.
But my whole thing is, it's clear that he's cheated on her.
Yeah.
It's clear that he has a whole girlfriend. Mm-hmm. It's clear that he's probably bought this girl a house.
And she's maybe not feeling comfortable talking about it.
You know what I mean?
Because I don't think anybody would be.
However, don't get upset with folks for asking you questions that you ask other folks.
You know what? I've never seen nobody ask Wendy what.
No, but I'm saying, nobody has asked her that.
But they don't spill the tea.
But don't be all condescending. Oh, when I have this ring on, don't ask me no questions. Yeah. Bitch, you ask people questions all day long with or without a ring. Mm-hmm. So now all of a sudden, because you flashing your ring that your man bought you, and he probably bought the girlfriend a bit on one, now all of a sudden you want to be all condescending. Oh, don't ask me no
this
ring.
is what I think.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Wendy Williams does interviews all the time. If it's such a big deal about if her husband cheating, I think the interviewer needs to ask her. And I don't think Wendy will back down from that question. But from all the interviews I've seen, nobody has ever asked her about her and Kevin.
She's probably asked them not to ask her.
I do feel maybe, but I do feel
let's not act like they don't do that.
But what I have not accepted is nobody going in on Wendy like. It could have been anything. It could have been drugs. It could have been anything like
what for her not being there.
Yes, it could have been my stuff, but I'm just hoping that she's not in an abusive.
Oh
relationship.
No, I don't think
because I think she is in an abusive relationship.
Well, see, I don't think it was drugs. Remember we talked about this before. I never thought that she was on drugs. I just thought that she was going through some shit, and part of the shit that she was going through was with her husband out of embarrassment. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of shit that was posted a few months ago was shit that neither one of them could not deny.
Bitch,
the pictures of them together. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, hello. You can't.
This word is so good. Yeah, I just feel like when you don't have to talk about that. News reporters report news. Anchors sit at the desk and tell you the news, and you don't know nothing about their personal life. And sometimes you hear negative stuff about them, and you still don't know nothing about the people that you watch on TV.
Those people are totally different from someone like
even CNN. No, because she spills the tea. But let me tell you, I can spill the tea, but that don't mean I have to tell you everything.
No, you can. No, even though you do, and you have in the past. So let's not act like you haven't.
I don't.
However, somebody like Wendy Williams, again, don't be condescending and say, when I have this ring on, don't ask me no questions. But when I have it off, you can ask me. Don't do that. Because, see, you are notoriously known for asking people very personal questions. Mm-hmm. Look what she said about Nick Cannon's child recently, asking him,
the oops baby.
Yeah, the oops baby. Now, that right there was totally out of line. And I saw that, and I wish he would have checked her. but he didn't.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, you can't do stuff like that and then turn around months later and say, oh, and by the way, don't ask me no questions when I got this ring on. Who the fuck are you?
But she ain't say it like that. But she
Kevin, telling somebody that is a oops baby. Oh, I thought you were talking about the oops baby thing. I was about to go off.
No.
I was about to go off. Oh, I see what you're saying. But still, she shouldn't have said.
Yeah, but I like the fact that she did address the elephant. It might not have been the way y'all wanted it to, because I was saying all kinds of tweets like, she ain't even talk about this. I'm done with her. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Can she even get to it?
Well, you know, I don't
As soon as she walk out, people are like, oh no. Yeah, she waited 20 something minutes to get to it. But that's her life. I love me Somebody Williams. And I'm glad she's back at the 10th spot. And that's all I have to say.
Who was the last co-host?
Sherry Shepherd or like Kiki Watt, Kiki Palmer. It was Nick Cannon, Kiki Palmer, Jerry O'Connor. She had all kinds. I didn't watch other people. Only watched Sherry Shepherd and I watched Nick Cannon. Everybody else is
you like Kiki Palmer?
I didn't watch her, so
she's so extra.
I like her though, but
she can be real.
Can you imagine? But the gag is
okay. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. Because the gag is, bitch.
Yes.
I don't
changing the
that.
channel.
Yeah, as soon as you say that, I'm changing the channel. And I'm finding something else to watch.
The gag is,
you're not going to do
it.
Let me tell you something. I'll watch an infomercial before I watch you sit there and see the gag is.
No. I can't even watch an infomercial.
Bitch. Turn to QVC. Remember QVC?
Yes. And they still out there.
Do they still do it?
Yes, but nobody that's popping be on
I never forget. My grandmother used to turn to QVC back in the day. Like, she didn't have it, but when she would flip to it and then leave it on, like, oh, wait a minute.
Same thing. Like,
don't leave this on here.
And my mom used to actually buy stuff.
Your mom buys everything.
I'm glad she don't, she can't do it no more.
No, she can't.
Because I mean, all kinds of stuff be. Everything say, and it don't even say Home Shopping Network. It says this other thing. So I know that's what she got from. Yes. Like, girl, what is you doing?
She just sit there and start buying. I never saw my grandmother buy anything, but she would just be watching, and I'd be like, looking like, wait, did she just?
My neighbor's grandma used to buy stuff from their stuff all the time.
Who, the lady?
Oh no! This from the project. Like, but she would just buy stuff and never use it. Just buy it.
Just buy it. Just hoarding.
Basically, a hoarder. So that's what I want to talk about. I could bring up some lines on here, but we're gonna wait because I don't know how long we got. Hold up, wait, we got enough time.
Somebody said
go ahead.
That Solange album is for women who don't shave their underarms.
You know what? Now I'm not gonna let that prosper. I'm not gonna let that prosper.
Listen, I started watching the music videos that she put out.
I didn't see them.
I seen them. They're cute. They're nice. I was watching. I said, they have a point.
You know what? I'm gonna say Solange.
This album will have you hypnotized because you be seeing things. What is she talking about?
Baby. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to understand. Because now when I first heard this album, definitely straight out the gate, it's no seat at the table. Straight out the gate. Now. Me, I don't know all that Houston shit. I don't know S. McGregor and Exit Scott. I know I-95 and I know Burke Street and I know Diamond Street.
I was going to say, I don't think I-95 go to Texas.
No. Go there. I know I-95 goes a long way. All the way down to Florida.
Yeah. And you know what? And I tell people all the time.
You can never get lost.
You don't get lost if you're going on I-95. Yeah. It's two ways. North and south.
Yeah.
And we are in between.
Yeah. And I do know the I-20 in Atlanta takes you all around Atlanta.
I tell folks
all the way around.
If you come into Philadelphia from the East Coast, from those East Coast states along the Atlantic coast, all you do is get on I-95 North and you don't make no turns.
Yeah.
My cousin told me one day, I said, well, how do I get? She said I-95. And I said, well, how do I get back? She said I-95 south. You go north, then come back south. That's when I first drove to New York City, and my cousin told me, and I said, "Yeah, you're absolutely right."
And it starts in just about every major city. You can't miss a turn. I mean, you can't miss.
No,
what I hate is when people miss the exit, and then you gotta go all the way there. Oh my god!
God!
Just don't miss the exit.
I cussed him out so bad.
Yes, because then you might land where you have to pay a toll because you missed the turn.
I cussed him out so bad because that's what happened. Diggy. I let Diggy drive my car when we was coming back from New York. He was on the phone talking about.
Oh.
So I'm sleeping in the passenger seat, but I can still hear Diggy because you know Diggy don't stop talking. I can still hear him. And my friend is in the back seat. I woke up and something said, "We are supposed to be where we were supposed to be by now." I looked at the sign and I saw that I said, "Diggy, pull the fuck over." He like, "Huh? Oh, I'm gonna call you back." I said, "Diggy, you went past the exit miles ago."
But he on the phone running his mouth.
That's on the phone running his mouth. Hello?
Yeah. So I listened to it the first time and I just was like, I don't know. Some of the songs definitely were cute, but then I was like, you're listening and you're trying to get into a song, but it's only an interlude, and it's like, oh my God, what are you doing? And you know, I didn't feel that it flowed, but for people that was from Houston and down south, they're like, oh no, we get the album, and I'm just like, no, bitch, no, y'all don't, because I definitely don't get it. So they're like, oh no, you gotta understand, and I'm like, why do I have to do all of that when I'm listening to music?
Right.
You know,
like why do I have to put a thinking cap on when I'm listening to music? Why can't I just listen to it, clean my house, and groove and sing along and know what I'm singing about when I'm singing it? Because when I'm cleaning my house and I'm singing Irreplaceable, I know that I'm singing about a man who's been cheating and get the fuck out. I know that.
And you done packed this shit.
And you done packed the shit, and you may have accidentally packed it while you were cleaning. Oh wait, he didn't cheat. Wait. Let me unpack this shit real quick. So you know what you're singing about when you listen to songs like that.
Yeah.
Solange's music, I'm like, these videos are beautiful, but I haven't a clue on what.
Yeah, I have. Maybe I have
about.
to see the visuals because I haven't seen the visuals.
Oh, they're
yet.
just as The visuals are beautiful, but they're just as confusing.
Oh.
So it's like it's beautiful to watch, but it's nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
You're not knowing she's in the desert. She's in this maze. It's like, well, what? It's just beautiful, but it's like, okay, how does this go with this?
Yeah. But at listen to a couple times, I say, okay, I can get into this. I can get into it. But this is my thing. So I was not going to be nothing I want to listen to when I'm going to the club.
No, it's not.
This album only going to be when I'm just like, if I'm like editing or something, I'll put it on, or if I'm having a drink with friends, or, you know, like, because, you know, if you're getting high, if you're a person that get high, you'll definitely have this on. But I definitely love that song, my skin, my logo, and they were talking about Gucci. I like the song Dreams. I like a couple of them things. I like a couple. But I do definitely want to see the video. But what I loved about A Seat at the Table is that, you know, before the songs, you had the interludes, but they were more like narratives, and then they would go into the song, but I didn't feel like the interludes matched with the songs. And then it's like one part where it's like 3 interludes, and then it's like a song, and then it's another song, and I'm like, why? Why? So, it's not my cup of tea on the first listen, but after a while, like, it's fine. It's nothing... To me, it's nothing bad about, but I can't rave about it right now.
Right.
I can't rave about it like we did A Seat at the Table. Or I can't rave about it how when I listened to True for the first time. And I really felt like that was Solange Lane. Like she slowed it down a whole lot on A Seat at the Table, and she slowed it down even more on this one. But if she could go back to True, if she could give me a little bit of True mixed with a little bit of A Seat at the Table, I think Solange would be perfect. But yeah, that's just all our opinion, you know. So yeah, shout out to Solange for When I Get Home, and shout out to Iyanla because these last 2 weeks, yes, Iyanla, how should say it? How they last?
Wait,
Iyanla,
Iyanla, Van Zandt, save my life. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Iyanla. We're going to start with the Enraged and Engaged episode first, because the second one's too depressing. So, Engaged and Enraged, we're meeting Jillian and Ray. They met online.
Oh, God, those two.
Yeah. What is this? Go back!
No.
Go back!
It's not too bad. I took him.
Who is that? You don't even want to know what my mom thought before you blew that picture up.
What is you thinking about? That's what happens when
I
you
thought
get
somebody was
phone.
on fours.
On all fours?
Yes, because I was like, what is going on?
That person is sitting in a whole chair.
and somebody on force. Okay.
That is a daycare center.
Oh no! It better not be going down in the daycare center, and it better have cameras. How you have a daycare center with no cameras? So anyway, because that made me mad. Mikkel told me about this lady throwing a child inside the daycare center, a 3-year-old, and it was caught on the camera. Yeah, I'm glad it was caught on camera.
Yeah, luckily it was.
Yes,
because she lied to the parents and said that the child had fell and hurt herself. It's sad.
Yeah. So we met Ray and Jillian on last week's episode of Fix My Life. They met online. They're newly engaged. And, you know, I was trying to find out why they wanted to see Iyanla. So Iyanla's talking to them, getting to know them and stuff like that. And she's like, oh, no, I got to talk to y'all one-on-one. So Iyanla talks to them one-on-one. She's breaking both of them down. But Jillian was the one who was being very defensive. And I think she was being very defensive because she's like, if Iyanla broke me down like this, and she tells Ray, she's going to break up my marriage or my upcoming wedding, and I can't have that.
And I can't have that. That's right.
She's definitely the dominant female in their relationship. Ray has had some setbacks with him being diabetic. He's lost the limbs on his toes, on all his toes, and then on one of his legs, he lost his leg. So he's trying to get back into the swing of life. And, you know, luckily he has a significant other now who happens to be his fiance. But, you know, you could tell that she's not one of the people that wants to do the things that she has to do in order to make this work. And I think that he should have got up and left this relationship because she's mad about having to take out trash and having to do all kinds of things, having to support him, bringing in groceries and stuff like that because he can't do that because of his leg.
This is the same person who called the cops on him because he drunk the last coke.
Yes, and you know, Iyanla talked to them, and she's like, what was your first argument about? And they brought up the fact that it was about her calling on the cops on him because he drank cola. And it got so bad that he ended up being taken to the police station.
While still in a wheelchair. Because
yes,
right after
and he's confined to the wheelchair. Which did not make any sense. And he reminded me of somebody I know. But I'm not going to say, I'm not going to say no names. Yes. I'm not going to say no names. I'm not going to say no names. I'm not going to say nothing. But it just reminded me. Because, and then, you know what really
you always see somebody that you know.
Yeah, on the show. And what really made me mad is that all the jumping to conclusions.
But you know what? He was willing.
Yeah.
Because you could tell he opened up more when he was by himself with Iyanla.
Yeah.
But when Jillian came around, he got real passive.
Yeah.
He's codependent on her.
Yeah.
And I feel like somebody said something in my comments and they were spot on. They said, I feel like, they're not in my comments on YouTube, they were spot on. They said, he is afraid that he will not find anybody else out there that will
work with him.
Accept him for his disability. So that's why he's sticking around with her.
But he's not a bad-looking guy.
He's not a bad-looking guy.
And he lost 200 and something pounds.
Yeah, and he's not a bad-looking guy. But I think in his mind, because that's a lot of disabilities. You got your leg, you don't have a leg, no toes,
your thing don't work.
and your thing don't work. But you got somebody around that is working with that. But can you imagine leaving her and then trying to find somebody to work with all that?
Yeah, but see, she's probably too much for other men and they don't want to be with her.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, but I mean, because men like big girls. But come on, now, you can't act like you're going to wear the pants too. All right? I've never seen my brother bring... Never mind. I don't know where I was going with that. I know where I was going. But I'm going to stop right there. I know where I was going. Because my little brother loved a big girl. Was engaged.
He probably got a big one down there now. Okay.
But she ain't never come here try to...
She better not.
No.
Because I'll tell her in a minute, I've been coming here around here way longer than you. Fuck you think you are? I mean, she is nice. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I like her though.
I like her too because she's nice and she speaks and she goes about her business.
Yes, I like.
She don't linger.
Yeah,
she go right up in that room and close that door.
Yes, but I'm just mad she lives in Chicago because I'm like.
She moved?
No, that's where she's always lived.
What's she doing here?
She's coming
visiting.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I thought she lived here.
No, I'm just like I think that I ain't never tell them, but you know I think that y'all should try to. You know, all right. I'm telling you.
Trying to do what? I'm confused.
Do something, cause get him out of here. Never mind.
Get him out of here, or do you think they should move? She should move to Philly, and then they find a spot together.
Maybe pay either way, cause she be here for a long time when she come here.
She do,
and I'm just like
she be here for a long time.
You do that.
Let
me stop spilling the tea.
I want you to wipe your mouth.
I know it's water.
Yes.
Listen, wait. Before we get into that, I've been doing my workout thing. Shout out to everybody that's in the group. It's about 20-something people that's in the group, and we all doing our thing. I did my workout today. I said that to y'all on Instagram. So yeah, everything's going well. But I've only been drinking water, no soda. This is my first day not drinking soda in a long time. I'm kind of disappointed because kind of like relied on them days soda. But yeah, it's going pretty good. So back to Jillian. Jillian.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
Somebody said they're talking about this. Somebody said this whole situation doesn't work. Doesn't make any sense. He has diabetes, lost his leg, can't get it up. She has to do everything when she is used to having everything done for her. He's drinking her Pepsis. How is this going to work? How? No wonder why she's always so angry. She's not getting any dick.
Oh my God.
That could be true too.
Yeah, but there's ways around that.
Well, it's not working for them.
Listen, you better buy some toys. You better use your mouth. There's ways.
Do you think he should use a strap on?
Well, he probably don't even have to do that.
But I mean, because I'm sure at one point he would want to.
Yeah.
So he would strap on.
Or just use the toy and play with it. It's all kinds of things.
But then if he's not getting no feeling, then what is he?
He's there to pleasure her. Make sure she's feeling well.
Well, I don't want to just pleasure you.
Well, if your dick can't get hard, then how you going to get pleasure? Because I'm sure she could, but he got to be into it. I'm just that. That blew my mind.
Or
oh no, that's not gonna work.
I seen it.
I just feel like there's people that want to make it work, but she's not in love with him. Because there's women who marry men that's in wheelchairs, and they're committed to making it work.
Right.
And I do believe that even if you're in a wheelchair, you can have an active sex life.
Oh yeah, you can.
So there's ways they could get around that and him pleasuring her. And then I'm sure that there are pills he can take to get it working. You're gonna have to do something, Dre. But I don't see if they do get married. I don't see this last.
His name is
I say I don't see this or Ramon. So basically, he gets to the point where he accused Iyanla of he's a bitch. Iyanla just let me tell you, if you accuse me of saying something,
oh God,
Iyanla said,
and the whole time he was saying she said it, yeah. I was saying to myself as I was watching, I said, no, she didn't say that, and I'm thinking in the back of my head, I hope they pulled the video up.
That's because he's thinking too much, and he's not really committed to doing the work because he's feeling ashamed of what TV is going to say.
Yeah.
So that's why he said it. And Iyanla wrote that footage back.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, Jillian's at the hotel. Stuck. Yeah, 2 hours and a half. Now Iyanla, girl.
Yeah.
Y'all team did fuck up
yeah,
because when you was on the Braxtons, you said you don't do lateness.
Right.
Now you got to be courteous to your guests on this show.
And I felt for Jillian.
Yeah.
I felt for her, and I'm gonna tell you why I felt for her too. I love Iyanla dearly. I love her dearly. I don't know how this episode was edited.
Yeah.
I don't know what was said at the hotel. But what I saw, Iyanla did not apologize to her.
She sure didn't. And
when she went outside with the intent to find out what Jillian's attitude was towards her staff. But the first thing I felt Iyanla should have did was first and foremost apologize for having her wait that long.
Yeah. But see, Jillian had
agenda.
An agenda from the beginning. And let me tell you how petty some situations can be. Because if you plan on doing something or going somewhere and somebody does something, you be like, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't even going. Because you did that, I'm not doing it. And because of that situation with the Iyanla's team being late, that just messed it all up. Because she was real rude from the beginning. And she was tired of being got together by Iyanla. And she didn't want Ray to wake up and smell the flowers. And that's what caused Iyanla to say, you know what, I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't work with you guys.
Right.
And then you see how dumb Ray is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ray's not dumb. He's speaking up for his girlfriend or his fiance because he know once he get home, he don't want to hear that shit from her. So that's why he called himself trying to get Iyanla together. And Iyanla was like, you know what, y'all can go.
Go. Get out. Get out.
Because I could tell that's why he was only doing that, trying to be the protective husband, telling her safety. Bitch, she's in the hotel lobby. Who's going after her in the hotel lobby? She's a grown woman. Her big
Wait a minute. You can't even carry groceries in for her. So how you want to protect her?
Yeah. Or something's going on. You got that one leg. And mind you, she carried out one of his legs. Did y'all see that?
Ready to say that at the end. I said that's shady because they panned in on it. I said, wait a minute. Is she carrying his leg?
Yes, she was.
I saw a movie like that.
What movie was that?
I'm trying to think.
Yes,
somebody's leg was off.
No, but that wasn't a movie.
Wait, that was
Real House.
Yeah,
the Real House.
Oh yes. And she put it on the table at the dining room. That's the restaurant.
I'm done with shit. But see, the girl threw her leg at somebody.
Yes! How should you do that? That's like spitting on somebody. Why don't you throw your leg at me? I ain't never done nothing to you. You take that leg off and throw it at me. You have to be real mad, take your leg off and throw it at somebody. Because there's not a chance that you might get it back. Because you throw it at me, I'm going to take it and throw it somewhere else.
Somebody could have burnt the step.
And say hop to it. Now you go hop to it.
Yeah.
I think I got real ignorant that day.
Somebody would have. I don't listen. I can't. I just can't.
How many legs does he have? I guess they stopped him.
Gonna need enough, yeah. But yeah, because then he could forget if he don't have that thing when he get out of bed and fall. Oh my God, that would ooh. First of all, if I had my leg, I would remember I don't have a leg. Oh, ooh,
that's not funny.
It's not funny. That's why I said I don't remember. But yeah, that's ooh. But Jillian is not the one for you, Ray. If y'all happen to stumble across this video on YouTube, she's not for you. And I'm glad Iyanla was able to see through that. And y'all were mad. And then what makes me mad is y'all call Iyanla to come on the show, but they're not willing to do the motherfucking work. And Iyanla said, you called me.
Right.
I can't ask you questions that make you feel comfortable.
Right.
I ask you questions that, make you think. Well, she didn't say that, but she said something similar to that. You're upset because, well, what if he can't do this? And what if the what ifs can become, oh, it's happening now. And you need to be prepared for that.
Right.
So.
And she broke it down. And see, their whole thing was, oh, you're trying to stop us from getting married. No, I'm trying to open your eyes to see y'all are so concerned about the wedding that you're not even focusing on the marriage. And I liked when she told them, it's like, y'all don't even see that y'all not made for each other at all. Not even the fact that y'all should wait. Y'all just not made for each other.
No.
You're just not made for each other.
Because he's going to be her bitch boy.
Oh, yes, he is.
And it shouldn't be like that.
Oh, yes, he is.
You're the man who's supposed to take control.
Oh, yes, he is. He's already her bitch.
Yeah.
He's already her bitch. And you know what's so crazy? When I watched the episode on YouTube, I didn't see not one person in the comments siding with them.
No.
Not one person. Everybody was siding.
Only thing I'm just upset is that, you made her wait in the
But I feel like you should have apologized.
But see, the thing was, though, Iyanla could have apologized, but if you're coming at me in a negative way because of what happened, and then you're like, oh, you want to talk about how unprofessional your staff was? Not while I'm taping, I can't. I just couldn't deal with that.
But I still think,
I would keep
regardless, she should have apologized.
Yeah.
She should have
apologized.
apologized.
Brooklyn and her,
but,
I don't know.
But after the fact, it still wasn't for you to get all rowdy like that.
Because y'all could have worked that out.
Right, yeah, that could have been something.
I know how reality TV work. Girl,
well then why are you here?
And why you already making yourself look a mess? It's not even. It's not even what they're trying to do. It's what you already done, bitch.
Right, bitch. That's what Iyanla wanted to call it.
Listen, this new episode, I don't even want to drag my energy down, but it is definitely a depressing, dark episode.
Were you sitting there watching it?
Yes, and I had to come upstairs.
No, I'm telling you, after you came upstairs, Nina was in tears at the end, and I think Timmy said, what I'm saying, why are you sitting there crying? I'm not crying. And she was
in tears.
Oh, she was in tears. She was so hurt by that. She was like, this is really sad. And it really was sad. Mm-hmm. It was sad.
Yeah,
that one brother was like,
yeah, because I just can't imagine
He was so. Oh, I felt bad for him.
If you are a person who has been, if you were ever sexually violated by a family member, this is definitely a deep episode, and I would say watch with tissue, or watch with someone that you love. I wasn't even ready for the stuff that they were talking about. And Iyanla, she started off, she didn't even, you know how they give you the backstory and everything? Mm-hmm. 2 minutes in, she was ready to work. Like, that's how fast it was.
Right.
She giving them trash bags and shit.
Right.
I'm like, damn, Iyanla. But it was good. It's dark. It's sad. But I think that, you know, by the end of that first episode, they were going places. But they were so traumatized by what happened to them that they could barely breathe or barely even speak about it. It's definitely something that they've thrown in the back of their minds.
Right.
But you can see that one is definitely tormented by his past. Mm-hmm. And that's the one that couldn't talk.
Yeah.
He's and y'all was like, I see the sadness in your eyes. And you could really see the sadness of people. Mm-hmm. You know, like into their soul. Mm-hmm. That's the window. And he's looked like he's haunted by that forever. And he's going to need more counseling. Mm-hmm. And the sister clearly going to... Like, I hope that they all take advantage of counseling after opening up and then telling the world their story. You know what? No.
I would.
You're a mess. You're a mess. Yeah, so...
I got a car.
So yeah, but this week they're going to be confronting the mother, and it seemed like Iyanla was siding with the mother a little bit because she was a crackhead. Like, no, I can't wait to see.
But if the mother, this is what I'm confused about. If the mother gave them up for adoption because of her drug habits, then why are we upset with her?
I'm not sure
because they were placed in foster homes.
Because one of the girls like you said you would be there for me. You said you would do this. You said you would do that, and I know that feeling because I've been mad at my father. For stuff like you said you was going to do it, but I had a chance to say it. You know?
The only one that I could see is the older sister who was still with family. She wasn't in the foster care. She was with family. Mm-hmm. Now, I can see her saying that to the mother. But the other kids, they were placed in foster care immediately. So it's like, I didn't understand why.
Yeah,
maybe we'll learn some more.
Died. Maybe
we'll learn some more.
He's like, if she died,
he wouldn't. And that's what I was saying to them downstairs when we were watching. I said, well, you know, he's never had a relationship with his mother. Mm-hmm. So I don't think he was saying it in a sense to be mean. He was saying it, I don't know her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's almost as if she's a stranger. Mm-hmm. So because I've never had that mother-son relationship, I've never had any relationship with her, I can't see myself crying because she passed away because I don't even know her.
Yeah, it's like if that's your grandmother and you didn't know her and you're at the funeral.
It's kind of, right, and kind of like losing Isaiah.
Yeah.
He knew the white lady as his mother. He didn't know Halle Berry as his mother. Mm-hmm. So he would cry out for
his white mother.
Yeah. Because he didn't know Halle Berry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I remember the first time me watching that movie.
Yeah, but you threw him in that garbage.
Yeah.
I was too done.
You're first of all, you're done.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I was
when
too
you do
done.
something like that.
Yeah. There ain't no shame in that damn story. What are you doing?
That happened in Philly recently with the baby in the parking lot. Yeah. That's hard. I don't care how tough you think a pregnancy is. Don't ever throw your baby in a goddamn trash.
In the garbage.
You go put that baby, you take the baby to the hospital or you take it to the police station like they say, or the fire station, and you won't get charged with anything if you give the child up. You might probably have to give them some information, but come on.
Right.
The baby made it this far. Why you want to throw the baby in the trash?
Right.
What's wrong with y'all? Anyway.
The trash of all things.
Yeah, all these people that want to have babies.
You throwing the baby in the trash.
Ooh, that made me mad. I'm getting mad. Can we go? All right.
What?
I'm getting mad thinking about that. All right, we got to go. Thank y'all for watching. I know. Listen, I don't know what it is. That just made me so mad. I don't know. Because that really fucked me up. She was 15. The mother had something to do with it allegedly. A couple of people.
Yeah, they all.
And you throw the baby in a lot.
But I think the baby was already dead, Kevin.
I don't care.
No, I agree with you, but I think that baby was already... This is a tad bit different. They killed that baby and then threw the dead body in the lot. Halle Berry put a baby that was alive in the dumpster.
killing the baby is even worse.
No, you're absolutely right, but
it's still all of it is fucked up.
Yeah, all of it is bad because you don't kill the baby, just give it up to adoption or to an because you know elderly people they won't mind taking it. Come on, don't do that.
Yeah.
Not too old though. Don't give it to nobody 90. It's not funny. Why would you give that baby to a 90-year-old?
Woo! Yeah, you know, and Michael tried to put his parents. Remember, he put
Michael
who? Jackson put his parents in that will. Them up and down. His parents is already 80.
If his mother what?
If when he died to take care of the children. Remember, he had his mom and them. Well, he ain't had a father. The mother and Diana Ross. And how you gonna just throw them kids from
Diana Ross? And she didn't know miss her life.
Yeah, she told you.
Diana Ross is somewhere singing at somebody's cabaret. She is not watching nobody's kids.
She said happy 75th birthday to me. She's still celebrating.
75th birthday. And it wasn't even her birthday. Because her birthday's not until I think May.
March 27th.
Yeah.
March 25th.
And the Grammys was last month.
Yeah.
So you celebrating the whole month. Happy 75th birthday to me. Just in case I don't make it.
Yeah, she made them sing happy birthday too. That's a legend. Sing it.
Sing it. Sing it to me.
Look, yo, we're gonna go.
Why would you leave them kids to Diana Ross
and Elizabeth Taylor?
And Elizabeth Taylor, who can't even at that time she couldn't even walk.
Oh. He just gave them to women who made him feel safe.
Yeah.
You know.
But you know what? He left them to people who he could trust. Elizabeth Taylor and Diana Ross and his mother were three women that he could trust. Not saying he couldn't trust his sisters, but those were three women he could trust. Elizabeth Taylor and Diana Ross have always been close to Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Always. You know what I mean? So, but Elizabeth Taylor at the time when he died, she couldn't even walk, and she was sickly herself. She died 2 years later, so she was sickly her damn self. Diana Ross was not in a position to be raising nobody's kids because she's that old bougie aunt. I'm not raising nobody's kids. I raise mine.
Out there getting drunk and shit.
Yeah, hello. Do you blame? Let me tell you something. Okay, because I'm about to do it. Diana Ross raised all of her kids.
All of them.
I'm done. Raised your kids, and you don't have one. You have three. Oh no! Oh no! No!
I want to know if they ever interview her and like, what was your reaction when you found out that Michael Jackson?
I laughed because I knew it wasn't happening. Yeah, why would you do that?
Oh! All right, we for real. I'm for real this time.
Diana fucking legend, icon. And you want to raise your kids? Oh, man.
See y'all next week.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, later this week.
Oh, no.